Hey guys, Mr. T Laxify back, and in this one I'm coming at you guys with another zombie weapon comparison video. And in this one, this is going to be one of the craziest ones I've ever done, Dingo versus BRM. And if you're new to this series, I want to welcome you. And basically what I do in this series is I take two weapons from any zombies game and I compare them to stuff like ammo, price, how easy they are to get, availability, damage, this and that, all your bullshit that you guys know. But anyways guys, with today's episode, if you want to vote for the next episode, all you gotta do, like, comment, and subscribe. If you do one of those things, if you do them all, you're gonna have a better chance. Comment with the most likes, you already know. But anyways guys, let's head out straight into the statistics of the Dingo. So with the Dingo, this beauty of an LMG is obviously automatic. It's an LMG, of course. It's the Dingo, man. It's the man Dingo, if you know what I mean there. Madison Ivy with those eyes, goddamn. But now going down to the ammo on the Dingo is 400 ammo plus 80. So obviously it's an LMG. It's got to have a lot of ammo. Surprisingly, for an LMG, this does have a lot in its magazine, which is pretty crazy. And considering with the reserve and just how this weapon works, even without, it's just amazing. Let me just get into the stats, okay? So the price on the Dingo is 950 points plus, obviously, because you can only get it out of the box. Again, this is not including any of those gobble gums like respin cycle or immolation liquidation with the fire sales and stuff. No. This is just regular. Again, the difficulty for getting this weapon is probably, I'm gonna put at an easy. You can get this weapon pretty easily. Whenever I use the box, I tend to get this weapon under the first 10 hits that I use the box. So obviously the Dingo or the BRM, they're pretty easy to get from the box. Maybe that's just me, I have no idea. But the availability for this Dingo is obviously only on Black Ops 3 Zombies. I have no idea if this is going to be appearing on DLC 1. It probably will be, considering that it's not that different in terms of the time period and everything with Shadows of Evil and Der Eisendrache. But anyways guys, let's go down to the best Pack-a-Punch upgrade for the Dingo. And what this means essentially guys is when you pack-a-punch your weapon, you can pack-a-punch it again to get these 5 different cool upgrades. They might be adding more with the new maps. I have no idea how Black Ops 3 is going to work or how Treyarch is going to make it work, but the best pack-a-punch upgrade so far for me and personally, if you're camping or if you're hoarding, whatever, is Blast Furnace and Fireworks. Especially for the LMGs, Fireworks is amazing because the gun goes crazy, it shoots everything, and Blast Furnace just takes out hordes instantly with one shot of the damn gun. It's so good. But guys, let's get it down straight into the attachments. Now the attachments on the weapon kit for the Dingo, I'd probably suggest you putting on ELO sight, because ELO is probably one of the best sights to use on this gun, even though the iron sight in itself is already amazing. I just like the ELO better because you can just see all the peripherals around you. But for all the other attachments, just put on everything except grip. This gun is already extremely accurate. You do not need to add grip. Rather, I'd add stock instead, where you can actually move around and be more mobile with an LMG, because obviously it's an LMG, it's heavy. But guys, going down to the Pack-a-Punch version, this is going to be called the Dire Wolf. Now with the Dire Wolf, it's such a badass name, man. This Pack-a-Punch ammo on this gun gets 600 ammo plus 120 in the clip. Damn, that is a lot. Now it isn't the most on Black Ops 3 Zombies. We're gonna get to that in just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, with the recoil on the Dire Wolf, man, again, it's extremely low unless they get some sort of patch like what they did in Black Ops 2 Zombies with the RPD and the hammer. Man, I completely forgot about those weapons. That's how long it's been. But if they add that sort of dumb patch where the accuracy just goes all over the place, then obviously put on grip and this recoil stat will be changed. Again guys, keep in mind that these stats tend to change tremendously throughout this game's life cycle, especially onto our next one, the damage, especially because usually when Treyarch switches the stats on multiplayer for the weapons, sometimes it carries over to zombies, so we can always see different stats. Like in my last one, the Locust, there was different stats already and that video is inaccurate. So let me go down to the damage on round 25 with Pack-a-Punch and double tap. This is between 3 shots to the head and 5 shots to the body. Now Dire Wolf is absolutely a beast. But guys, going down to the next one, is this weapon a camping weapon? And I'm going to have to say yes, especially if you aim for headshots. If you get all the double XP from this weapon while you're aiming for headshots, it's going to level you up and it's going to kill the zombies efficiently, either with Blast Furnace or Fireworks. Again, if you're using Fireworks, I'd probably consider camping, and if you're hoarding around with this weapon, which I have no idea why you do, you're going to want to put on Blast Furnace. But guys, going on to the last thing, the recommended perks for the dire wolf. Now this really does depend. If you're camping, I definitely suggest Juggernog, Double Tap, Speed Cola, and Deadshot Daiquiri. Obviously, if you're playing solo, I'd put on Quick Revive, and obviously if you're hoarding, then I'd do Stamina. But I don't know why people would hoard with an LMG. That's not really a smart idea. But if you want to go for it, by all means, then definitely go for it. The Giant is definitely the map where you can get all this stuff. Again, also with Shadows of Evil, excluding Deadshot Daiquiri. But guys, let's go down to the statistics of the BRM. Now the BRM, again, it's automatic, it's an LMG. This is a face bomb type of moment. Now going down to the ammo is 375 plus 75 in the clip, so the ammo isn't too much considering that we look at the Dingo here, and the Dingo has 400 ammo plus 80, so it's about the same except literally just a tad bit smaller. Again, the damage might output to the ammo that the Dingo has. Again, we have no idea. The price is 950 points plus. Again, it's from the mystery box. The difficulty, again, for me, I'd say it's easy. I usually tend to get the BRM quite quickly, especially when I want it. Now the availability for the BRM, I'd probably have to say is obviously on BO3 only. Again, you guys get the drift. Now the damage on round 15, this is where this gun kind of wavers, honestly. So the damage at round 15 with this weapon is either 3 to 5 shots in the head and 5 to 6 shots in the body. Now it's kind of different. Again, the BRM is not too accurate of a gun in terms of where the bullet spread goes, but it's usually around those type of stats. It's going to kill zombies pretty efficiently at this round, even without double tap or pack a punch. It's great. It's an LMG, obviously, but again, you're gonna want to get double tap, and you're gonna want to get this gun pack punch as soon as damn possible. Now going on to the attachments, again, it's the exact same thing as the Dingo. I wouldn't suggest anything like a thermal scope or an ACOG scope. Just put on something like an ELO, or just don't even put it on at all. Put on every single attachment you have, excluding grip, because again, this gun does not need grip at all. And pretty much that's it. You can fancy up this weapon, but that really doesn't matter in terms of statistics. And the BRM is just a great gun. Now going down to the pack punch, I love this name. It's called the Blight Oblivion. Oh, that's made me feel something inside there, because the pack punch ammo is 700 ammo plus 100 in the clip. Now this is where the gun goes from to holy moly. Like it gets so much ammo when you pack a punch it. I just can't even understand, especially if you're rocking with alchemical antithesis with this gun. Oh my goodness, you're just never gonna run out of ammo. It's that good. And honestly guys, going to the recoil again, it's extremely low, and I honestly believe the BRM, when you pack a punch it, has the most ammo out of any LMG in Black Ops 3 Zombies so far. I don't think it beats the Gorgon, the Dingo, or anything else, especially not the Dredge. Maybe the Dredge because it's a triple burst, I have no idea. But guys, going down to the damage on round 25, this is with pack punch and with double tap. It's 2 to 3 shots in the head and 5 to 8 shots in the body. Now I don't know why there's a big difference between the body and the head. That really didn't mean, I don't know what that was. Again, LMGs, you don't really tend to shoot in the body. You want to shoot in the head, and that's usually where you get the most XP. That's where you get the most damage, so definitely go for there. And again, is this weapon a camping weapon? Of course. It's an LMG, guys. It's an LMG. Why wouldn't it be a camping weapon? It's got to be a camping weapon. So guys, going down lastly to the recommended perks. The recommended perks are the exact same because it's an LMG. Again, Deadshot Daiquiri if you're going to be camping, Stamina Up if you're going to be hoarding, and Quick Revive if you have no idea what you're doing. And along with the original Quadrinity, so you got Juggernog, Double Tap 2.0, and Speed Cola. Now guys, it's again time to announce the winner. So in my opinion, the winner is got to be, well, it honestly depends, because when you're rating both of these weapons, guys, I feel it's comparing, if we go back to Black Ops 1, it's like comparing the HK21 and the RPK. Again, they both have their similarities. They're both quite similar, and honestly, in my opinion, I'm going to have to say the Dingo, because the Dingo, in my opinion, it's fun to use. It's easier to reload, I find, especially if you're camping. The BRM, even with fast mags and even with Speed Cola, you can't reload it fast enough for the zombies to die instantaneously. The Dingo, especially with its fast mag, it works so fast. Again, with the reload, it's just better. So as a camping weapon, I definitely definitely have to say the Dingo is the best. But when you're hoarding, it doesn't really matter which weapon you use. They're both really good, especially if you put on Blast Furnace or Fireworks. Again, it doesn't matter at that point because they're both insta-kill weapons with that Repack-a-Punch upgrade. So guys, honestly, in my opinion, I'm going to have to say that the Dingo is better. But again, you might say that the BRM is better. It's an exact same situation like the HK21 and the RPK. It's again up to your preference, but my preference has got to be the Dingo. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. Again, please make sure to comment what gun you want you want to see on the next episode. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one, baby.